Hey Gypsies, welcome back to my channel. So I just wanted to jump on here real quick and just give you guys an update on my last week on semaglutide. I actually was supposed to have posted this video yesterday. It just did not happen. So I'm going to tell you how it went. So if you remember on my last video, I told you guys that I was going to be starting the phentermine and the chromium, and I did start those. So far, I mean, for the first, I think 3 days, you're supposed to do half of your phentermine when you first get up and the other half later in the day. They say with your biggest meal of the day and like not after 4 o'clock. Well, those two things just don't work for me because my biggest meal of the day is always after 4 o'clock. So I decided to start taking it with lunch, which is, usually not much, but a little something. So anyway, I took the one in the morning, one in the afternoon, I can't remember if it was 3 or 4 days. I'm thinking 3 days. And then I started, I was getting a little jittery, and that feeling it was just making me, it was giving me the icks totally. So I'm like, well, I started taking just half in the morning and everything's been going good. And I was thinking maybe if I don't, maybe I could get away with not paying. If I keep at half a day, I could maybe not have to pay for another prescription of them next month. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. I don't know. I kind of started thinking about taking another half, the other half. But yeah. But it's definitely helping. It last week I felt was like a really good week, and I decided, like, since I'm not able to eat as much food, like I was really excited about that because I have always been one to overeat, like always overeat. No matter how much food I have, I'm going to finish that food. Okay. I don't care how full I am. That's always, and that's what's got me in the shape that I'm in, is because I always overeat until I'm extremely uncomfortably full. And, that's just one of the, I guess, problems that I have. But with this medicine, like, I do not tend to overeat now. So I just eat until, I start feeling it, I start feeling full, and then I really don't want anymore, which is honestly a miracle in and of itself. But yeah, so since I realized that I don't need as much food to be satisfied, I got the brilliant idea that I was going to start doing like lean cuisines and like the healthy choice meals, because, having to cook 2 dinners is kind of a bummer anyway. So if I could just stick me something in the microwave and be satisfied with it, yeah, that is like a good idea. And I don't do it every day, and just some days, like some days I don't even find time to eat lunch, but I'm still getting all of my calories in, okay? Because there is days when, like, I want a handful of jelly beans, or I stop and get me a burrito while I'm out. I still do stuff like that, but I definitely don't eat like I used to. So since I started doing the like lean cuisines and stuff, so I would have like breakfast. I was having like a yogurt with granola in it, and I will put pictures of everything that I did take at the end of this video. Also, my injection that I got day before yesterday, I'll put that in there as well, like I usually do. But like the meals, like having a breakfast, let me just tell you guys here. Like, I usually every day I start out with black coffee always, and water, of course. My water situation, when I first started, I felt like the first 3 or 4 days last week, I was doing a lot better because the phentermine really tends to give you a dry mouth. So I was doing a lot better, which is one of the reasons why I may start taking that second half again. I just don't know. But like, I was like, like for dinners, here's rotisserie chicken. I had cucumbers and hummus. I had 5 bites of mac and cheese because I actually made it for the family. It was left over, and mac and cheese has always been kind of a weakness, but I did have 5 bites out of the pan, and I wrote it down. And then when I was making my hubby his peanut butter and jelly sandwich of the evening time. I did have about a tablespoon of peanut butter. Like one day before I got the brilliant idea about the frozen dinners, we did have McDonald's, and instead of having two double cheeseburgers and a large fry, like is what I would have done in the past, like that's totally, that would be like one of the things I would get. So I just got one double cheeseburger, and me and my hubby have to fry. So honestly, even though it doesn't sound like a good dinner choice, and it wasn't, obviously, but I'm only human. I felt like that was actually a score. It was definitely something that, only one instead of two, and only half a fry. That's really a big deal, honestly. And then, like when me and Fifi went out for one of our trips, I had a wildfire chicken salad, and that was basically my biggest meal of the day. For dinner that evening, I only had like a protein brownie. So that was good. Yeah, so like just a regular day eating like a yogurt and granola is about 190 calories. One of the lean cuisines for lunch is about 300. And then one of the like healthy choice or another lean cuisine for dinner, they got a ton of varieties. So, you could eat several of those during the week and never repeat your meal once, which is a good thing. But like all of that, I could still be under 1,000 calories if I wanted. I don't feel like it's good, honestly, being under 1,000 calories. Honestly, for a person my size, I would be more comfortable at being around 1,500 calories, definitely a calorie deficit, but not to the extreme because, and believe me, some days I'm over that. So I think it's really all about the balance. So, like I was saying, I am doing better. I'm doing better as far as the eating goes. Like lean cuisine, the healthy choice. And I will add something to that, like the dinner healthy choice or whatever that I have. One day I added like a side salad to it with ranch, and then like a handful of grapes. So, just getting more little things in there, add a few calories, but also a little bit of nutrients as well is always a good thing. One day I made Dorito salad, and that is something that I've always been extremely wonderfully attracted to in the past, Dorito salad. I did eat that for dinner, but I did not eat half as much as I normally would have. So all of these things are victories. So just, not eating as much as I used to. I have not got on the scale, guys. My friend, Missy had sent me a scale, and I appreciate that so much. But I've decided that I'm not going to start weighing myself every week because I don't want any kind of disappointments, because I know how much my weight can fluctuate up and down, so much. So I'm going to wait until I go back to the doctor to get my monthly weigh-in, and I'm just going to go by that for now. So yeah, I haven't weighed myself, but I definitely feel like I've been doing really extremely good. What was this looking on here? Lean cuisine. One day I had bought like a rotisserie chicken, and I had some cottage cheese and some grapes. So I had like a tore off the breast of that rotisserie chicken and some cottage cheese and grapes for dinner. And then I ended up having a protein brownie for dessert. So all of that is just, really good. It's just, I've been doing excellent. So yesterday I didn't do that great. Like some days I don't do that great. And let me tell you this funny little story. I went to get my Jeep worked on because I had to have my tires rotated and an oil change and all this stuff. Which ended up being so much more, of course. You know how it goes when you go to get something done. They're like, oh, well, you need tie rods and $1,000 worth of work. And I'm like, anyway, I was waiting in this little reception area for them, for my hubby to come pick me up, actually. I was waiting there, and there's 3 other guys waiting in that little reception area. And this little area, they keep it stocked with so many snacks and drinks and just everything. Well, this one guy, he gets a bag of Cheetos, the crunchy Cheetos, and it's all quiet where we're all sitting there. Everybody's on their phone. It's all quiet. He breaks out this bag of Cheetos and starts crunching them. And needless to say, when I left there, I'm like, can I stop and get me some Cheetos? Because I wasn't going to sit there and munch in front of these people, you know. I wasn't going to do that. But when I left, you better believe I could stop and got me some Cheetos because that crunch got me and I had to have some. So needless to say, I got Cheetos. I didn't eat the whole bag, but I ate, you know, as much as I wanted, and then I gave the rest to my son so he could do with what he wanted. So, and then last night I wanted McDonald's, so I had a chicken sandwich, and me and my hubby have to fry again, and that's what it is. So this evening I do plan on doing one of the lean cuisines and a side salad for dinner. But I just wanted to keep you guys updated. Also, another thing, I don't know how much you guys know about me, but I was on Prozac for a while. And then I went off of it because I wanted to try some methylene blue, and you cannot take Prozac and methylene blue at the same time. And so I went off the Prozac, but I never started taking the methylene blue. So I've been feeling that dark cloud kind of creeping back in over my head and getting bigger and bigger and bigger to where I couldn't take it anymore. So I actually searched, can I take Prozac? Because I'm like, I need to go back on my Prozac because evidently it's my happy pill, and it's a shame that some people actually need a little pill to be happier, but it is in fact true. So this morning, well, last night I was searching, can I take Prozac and phentermine at the same time? And honestly, the results were yes, absolutely you can, because Prozac actually helps the phentermine do better. So right now my mouth is truly dry. So I don't know if it's from the Prozac and the phentermine, but I did take it this morning. So I'm starting back on my Prozac. So I should be a happier person in about a week or two. But yeah, the Prozac is supposed to actually help the phentermine do its job. It's one of the things that can actually improve the effects of the phentermine. And I'm like, hey, that's a win-win. That's a total score. So I'm doing that. So that's just another thing that, you know, I added back in there. Just wanted to let you guys know that. So anyway, I just wanted to keep up with trying to do the weekly semaglutide diaries with you guys, because I know that a lot of you guys are interested in if it works. I definitely feel like it definitely works. My dosage did go up over twice of what it was the month before. I definitely I've been feeling just a little bit of nausea, just, you know, here and there. Nothing major. Actually, my heartburn is way less than it was, which surprises me because I figured it would at least be double. No, way less than it was, which is a good thing. Been having no constipation, we'll put it that way. Not much. Okay, we'll put it that way. Like everything's rolling fine as far as that's concerned. So side effects, I haven't really, you know, besides every now and then a little bit of nausea, which I feel like is good for me because it makes me stop and, you know, figure out what caused it, what I do, and, you know, change habits around. So that is it, guys. Don't forget to stay put for the injection and the pictures of food. Probably not everything that I have, but, you know, several things. So thank you guys for watching. Give me your thoughts down below. Yeah. So until next time, guys. Bye. Hey guys, so I'm here with Fifi. I'm getting my second injection of the third month, which is what is it? Let's see, it's 5 milligrams, and then it went up to 1.25 milligrams. So getting ready to get that. And are you ready? Yep. Well, let's hope no nausea this time. Let me put this down. Let's pull it out. Which side did we do last time? It was in the car.
It was in the car, so it was that side.
It was this side?
Yeah.
Okay. Remember, not in a stretch mark. Boy, I'm wobbly.
Does that hurt?
Okay, guys. Boom. Nah. I felt the touch of it, but that's it. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye. Oh, you want to say hi?
Hi.